Jayson, during that run in the third quarter, felt like Ime was really digging in you guys in the timeout. Marcus said some words. What gets said in those situations to try to stop a run like the Heat were on there?
Just try to regroup, regather, and, not let it snowball like it did. Myself included, too many turnovers. I got to play better in those situations, but just try and regroup in those moments.
Hey, Jayson, you guys overall had 8 turnovers in that quarter. Just how much did they get into you? Did they sped you guys up? Just from your perspective, what happened?
Yeah, they came out. Obviously, they was down at halftime, so, they came out playing hard in the third quarter. It's on me. I had 6, 7 turnovers. Just knowing that I got to take care of the ball better, especially in those situations when they're going on runs like that.
Jayson, you were obviously in such a great rhythm in the first half, both you and the team as a whole. Was it just as simple as their physicality getting you guys out of sorts, or did anything else cause, the way things played out in the second half or in the third quarter to play out the way they did?
They came out. Gotta give them credit. They played hard. They, played faster in the second half, and I think we just kind of went away from what was working in the first half. And that's just something we got to be aware of, on Thursday.
When you were going up against Giannis and KD in these first 2 rounds, those were guys that were kind of just in the middle of everything the entire time, while Butler was someone who kind of likes to sneak in between and kind of hide, like when he picked off a few of those swing passes. How different of a challenge has it been for you guys to deal with someone who you kind of have to figure out where he is on the court rather than keep your eyes on where he is the whole time?
Yeah, they do face, propose different challenges, I guess. Just as a team. They got, a lot of guys, really good defenders, play the passing lane. And we knew that coming in. Didn't do a great job, obviously, with the turnovers. But, watch some film tomorrow and make some adjustments.
Jayson, you guys are one of the best third quarter teams during the regular season, but that's obviously changed in the past couple of weeks. What has changed there specifically for the third quarter?
I think we just got to come out with a little more sense of urgency in that third. And that's just on all of us. It's a choice that we have to make.
Jayson, how much of an adjustment, you mentioned that first game, how much of an adjustment do you find it to be in this series here, with Milwaukee and now with Miami, and what kind of lessons do you learn that you can take into Game 2, and what do you expect from your guys in Game 2?
Expect us to play better. Expect myself to play a lot better. But, we got to watch some film tomorrow, and digest what happened and areas that we can improve on, and learn from, after we watch film tomorrow.
Was there, I don't know, Jayson, was there any tape that you watched? I was curious of how they defended Trae Young, how they defended James Harden before the series. Was there anything you learned, if you did, from that?
Yeah. We watch highlights. Not highlights, but film of them, offensively and defensively in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. And they're a really good defensive team. We knew that coming in. We know that now. It's not like, we're surprised by anything.
Jayson, we all know that no one wants to be outscored 39-14 in a quarter. No one wants to turn the ball over 6 times in a quarter. When it's happening and you're saying we're going to go back, we're going to change things, but what's happening in those moments that allows it to get out of control, to snowball, like you said?
I think obviously, I don't want to turn the damn ball over and shit like that, but you know, I guess just out of the course of a game, things happen, and they go on runs. That's what they did. And, you know, throughout the course of the playoffs, we've done a great job of responding to runs after, you know, call a timeout and things like that. But, you know, for whatever reason, we didn't today. And, you know, I'll be the first one to say I'll take the blame for that. You know, I got to lead better. I got to play better, especially in those moments. You know, and I'm just looking forward to responding, you know, next game.
Jayson, you seemed to pick whatever spot you wanted there in the first half. Had a good connection going with Rob Williams. What really changed there in the third quarter? How much maybe did you feel or see the presence of Bam in the third as opposed to in the first half?
You know, I think in those first 6 minutes, I think they got up like 11 shots to our 3. You know, we was turning the ball up. We weren't getting opportunities at the rim. We weren't getting shots. So, you know, I think that was the story in the third quarter.
All that being said, you guys still won every other quarter in this game. How do you feel leaving here tonight?
I mean, we still lost. But, you know, we lost the first game of the last series. It's a long series. As cliche as it sounds, first to 4, all that good stuff. Get some rest, you know, watch film tomorrow, just get ready for the next one.